Welcome to my channel. What if the fastest way to speak English fluently isn't more grammar, but learning to think in English, so your mouth speaks without fear? In the next few minutes, I'll show you a simple daily system to turn your thoughts into clear English words, even if you feel shy, slow, or stuck right now. Stay with me. Chapter 1. The English Brain Switch. Stop translating. Start thinking. Fluency starts in your mind. Remove translation. Build tiny English thoughts, and your mouth will follow. Let's make this simple and friendly. Imagine someone asks you, "How was your morning?" If you translate in your head first, your brain does a long tour. You hear English, you change it to your language. You plan an answer in your language. You try to change it back to English. Your mouth gets confused. Your voice slows down. You say nothing, or you say it late. That delay is not because you are weak. It is because your brain is busy doing extra work. Translation is like walking with heavy bags. Thinking in English is like walking free. The goal in this chapter is to drop the bags and let your words move easily. We'll do this with tiny thoughts, short sentences, and a simple system that you can use today. Even if you are shy, even if you feel slow, even if you don't know many words. You don't need perfect grammar. You need a clean path from your thoughts to your mouth. Here is the one thought rule. Speak one short sentence for one thought. Keep it small, keep it clear, keep it moving. No long story, no perfect vocabulary, just one idea at a time. When someone asks, "How was your morning?" you don't need to build a perfect paragraph in your head. You can say, "It was good." Pause. Then add one more small thought. "I made tea." Pause. Add one more. "I studied for 10 minutes. 3 tiny sentences, fast, calm, natural. Your mouth feels safe because each sentence is simple and complete. Your listener understands you because each idea is clear. This is the secret to starting fast and feeling strong. One thought, one sentence, one breath. If you want to go deeper, use an easy pattern to start the sentence. These are your safe starters, your mini pattern pack. I think, I feel, I need, I like, I want, I'm going to, I'm not sure. These 7 starters are your bridge from thinking to speaking. If your brain freezes, step on one starter and the sentence arrives. For example, I think this is helpful. I feel relaxed today. I need a minute. I like quiet mornings. I want more practice. I'm going to study later. I'm not sure. Let me try. Say them slowly. Smile a little. Let your mouth learn the shape. These patterns remove translation because they begin in English. You don't search for the first word. You already have it. Your job is to add a small ending. That's it. Now try the object look method for 60 seconds. Look at a pen, a cup, your phone, your keys, any object near you. For 1 minute, speak 5 short English thoughts about it without using your native language. Keep it tiny. This is my pen. Pause. I use it every day. Pause. I like the color. Pause. It feels light. Pause. I put it on my desk. That's 5 thoughts, 5 small sentences, 1 minute of real English thinking. No translation, no stress. If your mind starts to switch to your language, ring your no translation bell. Tap the table with your finger like a bell to wake your English brain, then jump to a starter. I think it's okay. I'm not sure. Maybe blue is better. I want a new one. This tiny tap is your red light to green light trick. Red light. You catch yourself translating. Green light. You choose a starter and go. Train this signal every day. The more you do it, the faster your brain moves back to English. Next, we build a small micro loop for 90 seconds. It's a 3-step cycle to move from thought to voice smoothly. Step 1, 30 seconds. Think in English. Pick one idea and form a tiny sentence in your mind, like, I'm learning English every day. Step 2, 30 seconds. Whisper it. No pressure, soft and gentle. I'm learning English every day. Notice your mouth shape. Notice your breath. Step 3, 30 seconds. Say it once clearly, normal voice, slow and calm. I'm learning English every day. Then choose a new idea and repeat the loop. Think, whisper, say. This micro loop is powerful because it builds a safe bridge. Your brain makes the sentence, your mouth tests it quietly, then your voice shares it clearly. It removes fear and gives your tongue and jaw a warm-up. Use it before any conversation, class, or call. Let's face the common mistakes together so you avoid them from day one. Mistake 1. Long sentences. When you make the sentence long, your mouth waits, your brain worries, and you stop. Use short sentences. Short is strong. Mistake 2. Perfectionism. Trying to find the perfect word kills speed. Use a simple word now, improve later. Tea is fine. Drink is fine. Cup is fine. Mistake 3. Pausing to find the perfect word. Instead, hold the sentence frame and change the ending. I think it's nice. I think it will help. I think I need more time. Your sentence starts quickly and you stay in English. If you feel stuck, use a safety phrase. I'm not sure. Let me try. Then continue with a simple idea. Now let's create top moments to wake your fluency. First spike, the 30-second challenge. Pick a random object right now and fire 5 short thoughts in 30 seconds. No planning, no translation, just tiny sentences. If you get stuck, use the mini pattern pack to restart. I like its shape. I think it's useful. I want to keep it clean. Second spike, the before/after line. Before. Wait. After. I think it works. Feel the difference in your body. The second line is simple, confident, ready. Third spike, the no translation bell. Every time you notice your native language in your head, tap the table, smile, and say one English thought out loud. Train your brain like a friendly dog. Signal, action, small reward. Give yourself a tiny, good job after each success. Your brain loves rewards. Here are your ready-to-use lines. Keep them in your pocket. I think this is helpful. I need a minute. I'm not sure. Let me try. I want to practice now. I feel a little nervous, but I can speak. I'm going to keep it simple. I like this method. Say them slowly. Repeat them 3 times each. Let your mouth feel safe. If you use these lines 10 times today, you will speak faster tomorrow, not because your grammar changed, but because your brain stopped waiting for permission. Your success signals will show up quietly but clearly. Your mouth moves sooner. Your first sentence starts faster. Your thoughts feel lighter. You stop arguing with yourself in your language. You begin with a pattern, then you add a small ending, and your voice sounds calm. In conversation, people understand you the first time because your ideas are short and clean. You notice that you can speak for 30 to 60 seconds, using only a few patterns and simple linking words. And, but, because, so, then. This is not magic. This is training. And the more you train your brain to think in English, the easier your mouth will speak. Let's finish with a tiny live routine you can do right after this chapter. Set a 90-second timer. For the first 30 seconds, look at any object and make 5 tiny sentences. For the next 30 seconds, pick one idea from your day and run the micro loop. Think, whisper, say. For the last 30 seconds, practice the red light, green light trick. If you feel a translation, tap the table and jump to a starter. I think I can do this. Breathe. Smile. End with one strong line. I'm learning English every day. This is your first English brain switch. It's small, it's real, it works, and it's the beginning of speaking without fear. Chapter 2. Build thought patterns, your small sentence blocks. Patterns are the stairs to fluency. Step on them and you move fast. In this chapter, we build the stairs. We will not chase big grammar terms. We will not try to memorize long speeches. We will collect small, safe sentence starters and use them again and again until your mouth feels light and your voice starts quickly. Think of these starters as keys. When your brain feels closed, you take any key, turn it, and the sentence opens. These keys are called sentence stems or safe starters. For talking about yourself, use I'm, I like, I don't like, I'm learning, I want to. For time, use today I, this morning I, tonight I will. For opinions, use I think, I believe, in my view. For requests, use can you, could you, please. For plans, use I'm going to, I plan to, I hope to. Read them once, slowly. Now read them out loud. Feel how each stem is already half a sentence. Your job is to add a small ending. That's it. When you can start fast, you speak more. When you speak more, you grow more. Let's use the 3x3 pattern loop to turn stems into automatic speech. Choose 3 stems. For example, take I think, today, I, and I'm going to. Now make 3 endings for each one. I think this video helps. I think I can speak. I think I need practice. That's 3 already. Next stem. Today I studied English. Today I spoke for 2 minutes. Today I watched a short lesson. Now the third stem. I'm going to practice tonight. I'm going to record a voice note. I'm going to learn 5 new words. You now have 9 fast sentences from only 3 stems. Say them once slowly, then once a little faster, then once with more energy. Feel how your mouth gains rhythm. Tomorrow, pick 3 different stems and repeat. With this loop, you create small wins quickly and your fear drops because you always know how to start. Now we add laddering, which means one idea in 3 lengths: short, medium, and long. This builds flexibility and control. Choose the idea, today I feel calm. Short, about 5 words. Today I feel calm inside. Medium, about 10 words. Today I feel calm because I practiced English after dinner. Long, about 15 words. Today I feel calm because I practiced English after dinner, and I will continue tomorrow. Do you see the power? It is the same idea, but your mouth learns to stretch it when needed. In real life, sometimes you give a short answer. Sometimes you add a reason. Sometimes you add a next step. Laddering trains you for all 3, so you never freeze. To make your speech flow naturally, use simple link words: and, but, because, so, then. These are small, but they carry your message forward. Try this. I like short lessons because I remember more. Add another thought. I like short lessons because I remember more and I feel confident. Add a plan. I like short lessons because I remember more and I feel confident, so I will practice tonight. Add a sequence. I will practice tonight, then I will record a 1-minute voice note. These links give you a clear path. Your voice slows down in a good way. Your listener understands you the first time. Remember, we don't link every word, we link ideas. Pause between ideas, not between every word. That is how you sound calm and strong. Let's build topic packs so you can speak on many subjects without stress. For daily life, use stems like today I, this morning I, and then. Example: today I woke up early. This morning I made tea. Then I studied for 10 minutes. For study or work, use I'm learning, I plan to, and can you. Example: I'm learning basic phrases. I plan to practice at lunch. Can you check my pronunciation? For food, use I like, I don't like, and I think. Example: I like spicy rice. I don't like cold soup. I think fresh bread is the best. For family, use I want to, and because. Example: I'm grateful for my parents. I want to visit them soon because they support me. For future plans, use I'm going to, I hope to, and then. Example: I'm going to practice speaking daily. I hope to travel next year. Then I will use English confidently. Notice how every pack uses the same small stems, only the endings change. This is how you speak on any topic with comfort. Now let's create 2 top moments to boost energy. First, the 1-minute pattern burst. Set a 1-minute timer. Choose 1 stem, for example. I think. Say as many true, simple sentences as you can in 60 seconds without stopping. I think this is helpful. I think I can try. I think I need water. I think I should slow down. I think I will continue. If you feel stuck, switch to another stem quickly, like today or I'm going to. The purpose is not speed for speed's sake. The purpose is continuous talking with small, clear ideas. Second, the rapid finish the stem game. Say the start, I think, and finish it 3 different ways, one after another with no pause. I think this is helpful. I think I can improve. I think I will speak now. Repeat with, I hope to, 3 times. I hope to practice tonight. I hope to learn a new phrase. I hope to speak with a friend. These mini games train instant starts and remove fear. Along the way, avoid 2 big mistakes. First, don't memorize long scripts. Scripts look safe, but they break when real life changes one small detail. Patterns are stronger because they are flexible. Second, don't change patterns too fast. Use a few stems for several days. Let your mouth feel them. Build muscle memory. When they feel easy, add 1 or 2 more. Fluency is not about how many patterns you know. It's about how quickly you can use a small set without thinking. That is why we repeat, loop, and ladder. How do you know it's working? Your success signal is simple. You can speak for 60 seconds using only 5 stems. Try it right now. Use I think, today, I'm going to, I like, because. Speak about your day for 1 minute. Keep each sentence short. Link ideas gently. If you can do this, you are building real fluency. Your voice will sound clearer. Your brain will start in English. You will feel a new calm in your chest, not because you know every word, but because you know how to begin any sentence. Here are 2 ready-to-use lines for today. Say them now and repeat them 3 times with feeling. Today I feel excited because I'm learning. I hope to practice tonight. Put them in your phone as a reminder. Write them on a sticky note. Use them in a message to yourself or in a voice note. When your day gets busy and your brain tries to go back to translation, look at these lines, start with the stem, and speak. Remember, patterns are your stairs. Step by step, sentence by sentence, you will rise. And when your feet know the stairs well, you stop looking down in fear and you start moving up with confidence. That is what we are building here. Small blocks that carry big dreams. Chapter 3. Train the inner voice, from silent thought to clear sound. Your inner voice is your first classroom. Before you speak to other people, you speak to yourself. In this chapter, we build a safe, simple pipeline that carries your ideas from your mind to your mouth without fear. When you freeze, it is not because you don't know English. It's because there is no bridge between your thoughts and your sound. So we will build that bridge in 4 calm phases. Think in English. Mouth the words, no voice. Whisper, speak clearly. This pipeline reduces pressure, slows your breathing, and gives your mouth a chance to learn movement before performance. You will feel the difference in minutes because your first sentence will start faster and your body will relax. The goal is not perfect accent. The goal is smooth transfer from mind to mouth. Start with phase 1. Think in English. Keep your thought tiny, friendly, and true. Look around you and choose a small idea. I'm learning English now. Don't translate. Don't search for fancy words. Hold this short sentence in your mind for 2 seconds like a small light. If your brain tries to switch to your native language, gently bring it back and repeat the thought again, still inside your mind. The key is comfort. If the thought is long, cut it. If it is heavy, make it light. Short thought, short path, fast start. This is your first promise to yourself. I will not fight big sentences. I will love small ones. Move to phase 2. Mouth the words with no voice. Stand near a mirror if you can. Look at your face, not your phone. Shape the sentence silently with your lips and tongue. I'm learning English now. Feel the movement. Notice how learn opens the mouth a little, how English brings your tongue up, how now drops your jaw. There is no sound yet, only motion. This is where fear loses power, because you are practicing the physical part of speaking without the pressure of being heard. Do it 2 or 3 times. If your mouth feels stiff, slow down and exaggerate the shape just a little. You are teaching your muscles the route. Slide into phase 3. Whisper bridge. Keep the same sentence and add a soft, gentle breath of sound. I'm learning English now. It should be quiet enough that only you can hear it. Keep the rhythm steady. Don't rush because whispering can make people hurry. Feel the air move. Feel the words connect. Do this 2 or 3 times. The whisper is your bridge between silence and full voice. It tells your brain, we are safe, we are in control. If your whisper shakes, that is okay. Take 1 slow breath in and 1 slow breath out, then try again. Each whisper builds courage. Finish with phase 4. Speak clearly. Now turn the whisper into a calm, clear voice. Not loud, not fast, just clean. I'm learning English now. 1 sentence, 1 breath. This is the 1 breath rule. Give each short sentence its own breath, pause, and then continue. When you run out of air, you run out of clarity. So do not push words when the breath is gone. Say 1 small sentence, pause, breathe, then say another. This keeps your thoughts organized and your sound strong. If you need a second sentence, choose an easy follow-up. It feels good. Pause. I will practice again tonight. Each sentence is short and complete, and your mouth learns to start without fear. Now let's power up your awareness with silent shadowing for 30 seconds. Choose a short, clear clip, 10 to 15 words on the screen, or a small line from a video. First, watch the mouth shape, if it's a person speaking, or read the sentence slowly if it's only text. Then, copy the mouth movements without making sound. Match every opening and closing, every small pause, every push of the lips. Do it 3 times. You are training your mouth to move like English moves. After that, switch to the whisper bridge and do it twice with a gentle voice. Finally, say it once clearly. You just took a sentence from outside your head and invited it into your voice, step by step. Confidence grows when your body cooperates. Use these simple confidence markers as you practice. Eye contact with yourself in the mirror for 2 seconds before you begin. Steady hands resting on a table or at your sides. A slow start on the first word, and a soft smile to relax your jaw. These are small details, but they tell your nervous system, we are fine, we are safe. If you notice your shoulders rising, let them drop. If your jaw is tight, open your mouth gently like a small yawn. If your eyes run away, come back to your reflection and nod once. Your body is your partner in fluency. Recording is a gift for your future voice, so use the record and review habit. Make a 30-second voice note after your pipeline practice. 3 sentences only, each with the 1-breath rule. For example, I practiced my inner voice. I feel calm now. I will repeat this after dinner. Listen once. Do not judge your accent. Only check clarity. Can you hear each word? Is the start of the sentence strong? Do you pause after each idea? Choose one tiny fix for tomorrow, like start slower or open mouth more on English. That is all. The goal is steady progress, not perfect sound. Common mistakes will try to steal your progress, so let's block them. Mistake 1. Skipping the silent stage. When you jump straight to loud speaking, your mouth can panic. Keep the silent mouth step. It's like stretching before a run. Mistake 2. Speaking too fast. Speed is not fluency. Clarity is fluency. Slow the first 3 words of every sentence and your whole voice will stabilize. Mistake 3. Judging your accent. An accent is a story of where you come from. Clarity is the skill of where you are going. Work on clarity. Accent can soften naturally over time, but it is never a reason to be silent. Your success signal for this chapter is simple and powerful. Your first sentence starts quickly. That means when you want to speak, your mouth moves within 2 seconds. You don't need to search for a long plan. You just use a small starter and go. If you can start, you can continue. If you can continue, you can finish. That is fluency. Let's create 2 top moments now. First, the 20-second silent copy, then boom, voice on. Look at this sentence on your screen or write one on paper. Let me think. Okay, I want to say this simply. For 20 seconds, copy the mouth shapes with no sound, slowly and clearly. When the 20 seconds end, switch to a clean voice and say it once with confidence. Let me think. Okay. I want to say this simply. Feel the snap from silence to sound. That is control. Second, our shy to sound transformation in 10 seconds. Whisper one short line. I'm ready to try. Now, in the same breath cycle, raise your voice smoothly to a clear sentence. I'm ready to try. Repeat this 3 times. You just trained your courage muscle. Here is a tiny routine to close the chapter. Set a 2-minute timer. For the first 30 seconds, choose one idea and think it in English. For the next 30 seconds, mouth it silently 2 or 3 times. For the next 30 seconds, Whisper it twice with steady rhythm. For the final 30 seconds, speak it clearly with the one-breath rule. Then add one more short sentence using a safe starter. I think this helps. When the timer ends, record a 30-second voice note that says what you did and how you feel. Smile and say, I trained my inner voice today. This is how fear melts. One calm pipeline, one clear breath, one brave sentence at a time. Chapter 4. Real-world micro-scenes. Role-play your life. If you practice the scene, you win the scene. Real conversations feel scary because your brain meets the moment for the first time. But if your mouth has already lived the moment at home, the fear is smaller and your voice is stronger. In this chapter, we train with micro-scenes, tiny, clear role plays from daily life. We will use the TTT method: trigger, thought, talk. A trigger is the sound or situation that starts the scene. Your thought is a short guide inside your mind. Keep it simple. Your talk is 3 calm lines. Open arrow request, arrow close. For example, a waiter says, "Can I help you?" Trigger. You think, keep it simple. Thought. You say, "Hello, yes, I'd like a tea, please. That's all, thank you." Talk. 3 lines. Short, polite, done. This simple flow stops panic because you already know the shape of the conversation before it begins. We will build 6 micro-scenes like this so your brain feels safe when real life appears. Let's set the rule for every scene. 3 lines only. Line 1. Open the scene. Greet or get attention. Line 2. Make a clear request. Say what you need. Line 3. Close politely. Thank or finish. Keep each line short. Use slow power. Add eye contact if you are in person. Breathe once between lines. If you forget a word, use a pocket phrase, not silence. And always keep the thought, keep it simple in your mind. That thought is your anchor when the room feels fast. Now practice the 6 micro-scenes. Scene 1. Cafe order. Trigger. The server looks at you. Thought. Keep it simple. Talk. 3 lines. Hello. Could I have a tea, please? That's all. Thank you. Scene 2. Bus stop small talk. Trigger. You stand next to someone at the stop. Thought. Ask one small question. Talk. Hi, excuse me. Is this bus going to the city? Thanks. Have a nice day. Scene 3. Asking directions. Trigger. You can't find a place. Thought. Be polite. Ask clearly. Talk. Excuse me. Could you tell me where the bank is? Thank you for your help. Scene 4. Market price. Trigger. You pick up an item. Thought. Ask price. Decide fast. Talk. Hello. How much is this? Okay, that's all. Thank you. Scene 5. Phone. Hello. Trigger. The call connects. Thought. Say name. Ask for person. Talk. Hello, this is Sam. Could I speak to Mr. Alley? Thank you, I'll wait. Scene 6. Classroom meeting intro. Trigger. It's your turn to speak. Thought. Short intro only. Talk. Hello, everyone. I'm Sam. I'm learning English. Nice to meet you. These are tiny but powerful. They train your mouth to move fast with clarity. Repeat each scene 3 times slowly, then 3 times with natural speed. To build flexibility, replay each scene with emotion changes. Do it tired, do it nervous, do it confident. Tired version uses a soft voice but the same words. Hello, could I have a tea, please? That's all, thank you. Nervous version adds 1 breath before line 1. Keep the lines short. Confident version uses steady eye contact and a warm tone. Why do this? Because real life brings different feelings. When you practice emotions, your voice stays stable in many situations. Your words are the same, only your energy shifts. This is how you become adaptable. Keep pocket phrases ready in your mouth to save the scene when you forget a word. Use excuse me to open. Use could you to request. Use that's all, thank you to close. Other lifesavers. 1 moment, please. Can you say that again, please? I don't understand. Could you speak slowly? Let me check. I'm not sure. These phrases are your safety net. When your brain pauses, throw a pocket phrase, breathe once, and continue. Silence breaks your flow. Pocket phrases protect it. For speed and control, practice 2 role versions. Speak both sides of the scene. Example, cafe order. You, open. Hello. Server. Hello, what would you like? You, request. Could I have a tea, please? Server. Sure. Anything else? You, close. That's all, thank you. Say it once slowly. Then swap roles and speak the server lines too. 2 role practice teaches you common replies, so real conversations feel familiar. Do the same for bus stop and directions. When you know both sides, surprises are smaller and confidence is bigger. Watch for common mistakes and correct them early. Mistake 1, over-explaining. If you tell a long story, you lose clarity. Return to 3 lines. Mistake 2, forgetting please and thank you. Politeness is power. It buys you time and kindness. Mistake 3, zero eye contact. Look at the person for 1 second during your first line. If eye contact is hard, look between their eyes or at their nose. Close enough. Mistake 4, talking fast to finish quickly. Speed creates more mistakes. Slow the first 3 words of each line and your whole sentence will feel stronger. Mistake 5, changing the plan mid-scene. Trust your 3 lines. Finish them calmly. If you need more, start another 3-line set. Your success signal is simple. You can do each scene in 20 to 30 seconds. Calmly. Time yourself. If a scene takes too long, your lines are too big. Cut them. If your chest feels tight, your breath is too small. Take 1 full breath before line 1. If you feel lost, say, "Excuse me," to reset, then continue. When you can finish 6 scenes in a row without panic, your brain will stop seeing daily English as a threat. It will see a plan. Let's add 2 top moments to make practice exciting. First, the timer challenge. 3 scenes in 90 seconds. Set a 90-second timer. Do cafe, market price, asking directions, back to back. Keep the 3-line shape. If you finish early, add bus stop. If you slow down, breathe once and continue. Second, the freeze to flow demo. Start with a stuck version. Uh, wait. Tea, maybe, sorry. Stop. Now show the smooth version. Hello. Could I have a tea, please? That's all. Thank you. Feel the difference. Your audience will feel it too, and so will you. The clear version is not longer, it is cleaner. Use these ready-to-use lines today to start strong. Hi, I'd like a ticket to the city. Is this seat free? Could you speak slowly, please? That's all, thank you. Hello, this is Sam. I'm not sure. Let me try. Say each one 3 times with gentle eye contact in the mirror. Record one 30-second clip where you do 2 scenes back to back. Listen once for clarity only. Choose one small fix for tomorrow, like add please, shorter line 2, or slower start. End this chapter with a mini routine, 6 minutes total. Minute 1, read the 6 scenes aloud, 3 lines each. Minute 2, emotion replay for any one scene, tired, nervous, confident. Minute 3, 2-roll cafe order, you and the server. Minute 4, pocket phrase drill, say, excuse me. Plus, 1 request 5 times. Minute 5, timer challenge, 3 scenes in 90 seconds. Minute 6, record a 30-second freeze-to-flow demo. Smile and finish with 1 calm sentence. I practice the scene, so I will win the scene. This is how daily life becomes your classroom, and your voice learns to walk through it with quiet strength. Chapter 5. Flow and clarity. Linking, pauses, and simple rhythm. Slow is smooth, and smooth is confident. In this chapter, we make your English sound natural by controlling pace, adding gentle links, and using smart pauses. Many learners think fluency means speed, but speed without control creates mistakes, swallowed words, and stress. When you slow down a little, your brain has time to choose simple words, your mouth has time to shape sounds, and your listener has time to understand. People respect calm speakers, teachers, leaders, interviewers. They all listen more carefully to someone who speaks clearly and confidently, not quickly and nervously. So today we will practice slow power. You will feel your shoulders drop. Your voice will feel stronger. And the best part, you will be understood the first time. Let's begin with the idea of linking, which simply means connecting some words together, so they flow like one gentle line. In real life, native speakers do not separate every word. They connect small sounds, carefully, not lazily. For example, what do you want can sound like what do you want when said fast. But for beginners, we keep it clear. What do you want? Or even, what do you want? With a soft link between do and you. Our goal is clear linking, not heavy slang. Another example, I am going to study often becomes I'm going to study, and sometimes I'm gonna study. For your practice, I'm going to study is perfect. If you try I'm gonna study, keep it gentle and easy to understand. Linking should help the listener, not confuse them. Think of linking like a small bridge between words. Build only the bridges you need. Pauses are your secret power. You do not need to pause after every word. You pause after ideas. This is how you guide your listener through your message. Use one short sentence per breath, then pause before the next idea. I made tea. Pause. Then I studied for 10 minutes. Pause. Because I want to improve. Notice how the pause gives your mouth rest and your mind space to think. If you feel your words are mixing together, slow down the first 3 words of each sentence. I'm going to practice. That slow start pulls your whole sentence into control. The pause is not weakness. The pause is leadership. It says, I know what I'm saying. To support your flow, use 5 small connectors. And, so, because, then, and but. These tiny words are simple, but they give your speech structure and rhythm. I'm learning, and I feel proud. I'm tired, so I'll practice later. I like short lessons because I remember more. I'll cook first, then I'll study. I'm nervous, but I can try. With just these 5 words, you can link almost any idea. When you speak, imagine you are walking on stepping stones. Each connector is the next stone. You do not need big vocabulary to sound fluent. You need clear steps. Now let's do a 60-second monologue with gentle linking and smart pauses. Set a timer and speak about your day using those 5 connectors. Start slowly. Today I woke up early and I made tea. Pause. I felt a little tired, so I studied for only 10 minutes. Pause. It was short because I had work. Pause. I finished my work, then I watched an English video. Pause. I was nervous, but I recorded a voice note. Keep each sentence short. Put 1 connector in each line. Keep your mouth relaxed, your breath steady, and your eyes calm. When the minute ends, notice how your voice feels, lighter, smoother, more natural. Here comes a powerful A/B moment. Fast versus clear. First, say this paragraph too quickly. Hi, my name is Sam. I'm learning English. I want to speak fast because I have an interview tomorrow, and I feel nervous, but I hope I can do it. You will hear the problem. Words crash together, meaning gets lost, breath runs out. Now say it clearly with pauses and light linking. Hi, my name is Sam. Pause. I'm learning English, and I want to speak clearly. Pause. I have an interview tomorrow, so I feel a little nervous. Pause. But I hope I can do it. Feel the difference in your body. The second version is stronger, even with simple words. Your listener trusts you more because you sound in control. If you get stuck while speaking, use a fixer line and restart. Do not apologize for 1 minute. Do not fight with your mouth. Just say, let me try again, and begin with a small sentence. This short line is powerful. It saves your rhythm, it resets your brain, and it shows your listener that you can manage your message. Another fixer is 1 moment, followed by a breath and a simpler sentence. Remember, clarity wins. No one gives a prize for finishing the fastest. People remember the person they understood. Be careful of 3 common mistakes. First, racing. When you feel stress, your mouth tries to run. Slow the first 3 words and your whole sentence will slow down. Second, flattening emotion. Clear does not mean robotic. Smile a little on happy lines. Soften your tone on serious lines. Raise your pitch slightly when you ask a question. Your feelings give your English music. Third, linking every word. Too much linking makes a long rope of sound that is hard to follow. Link only small, natural pairs, like going to, want to, do you, and leave space between ideas. Space is the friend of understanding. Your success signal for this chapter is simple. People understand you the first time. Test this with a friend or in a voice note to yourself. Say 3 short sentences with connectors and ask, "Is everything clear?" If the answer is yes, you are winning. If the answer is, "Can you repeat that?" slow your first 3 words and add a pause after the first idea. Small changes create big clarity. Let's build 2 top practice spikes. First, the fast versus clear, a /B moment. Read any 4 lines from your notes quickly on purpose, hear the crash, and laugh. Then read them again with slow starts, flow words, and pauses. Feel the strength of clear speech. Second, the 30-second add a because drill. Speak 1 small sentence, then force yourself to add a reason with because. I'm practicing tonight because I want confidence. I'll sleep early because I have class. I'm speaking slowly because I respect you. This drill trains you to extend your idea 1 more step without losing control. Use these ready-to-use lines linked gently and clearly. I'm gonna make tea and then I'll study. If gonna feels too fast, say, I'm going to make tea and then I'll study. Another one. I'm not sure, but I can try. Say each line 3 times. First very slow, then normal, then with a warm tone. Record them and listen only for clarity. Can you hear every word? If yes, keep going. If not, slow the first 3 words and try again. To close this chapter, do a short routine. For 1 minute, practice sentence starts. Slow the first 3 words on each line. For 1 minute, speak a small story about your day using and so, because, then, but. For 1 minute, practice gentle linking on pairs like do you, want to, going to, keeping the sound clean. For 1 minute, do the add a because drill with 3 simple sentences. For the last 30 seconds, say your fixer line once and restart a sentence. Let me try again. I studied for 10 minutes, then I made tea. Breathe, smile, and finish with a calm promise. I will choose clarity today. When you choose clarity, your words land. When your words land, your confidence grows. Slow is smooth. Smooth is confident. And confident is how your English will sound from now on. Chapter 6. The 15-minute daily plan. Track, test, and grow fluency is a habit, not a miracle. This chapter turns everything you learned into a simple routine you can repeat for 30 days. It is short, clear, and powerful, and it fits into a busy life. You do not need special tools. You need your mouth, your breath, a timer, and a small promise to yourself. When you repeat this routine every day, your brain stops waiting and your voice starts moving. You will see real progress because your practice is focused, physical, and consistent. The goal is not to do a lot in one day and quit tomorrow. The goal is to do a little every day and grow quietly, steadily, confidently. By the end of 30 days, your start will be faster, your sound will be clearer, and your mind will be calmer. Let's walk through the plan step by step so you know exactly what to do without confusion or stress. Minutes 1 to 2 are your mirror talk warm-up. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes for 1 second, breathe in, breathe out, and say 3 short lines: your name, your mood, and your plan. Keep it friendly and simple. Hi, I'm Sam. I feel a little sleepy. I will practice for 15 minutes. Say it twice. Smile a little to relax your jaw. This warm-up wakes your inner voice, starts your mouth safely, and reminds your brain that you are in control. Do not judge anything. Just begin. The hardest part of any habit is the start. Mirror talk makes the start easy. Minutes 3 to 5 are your pattern loop. Pick 2 safe stems and make 6 sentences. For example, choose today I and I'm going to. Say 3 endings for each stem. Today I finished work early. Today I watched 1 lesson. Today I spoke for 1 minute. I'm going to practice again tonight. I'm going to record a voice note. I'm going to keep it simple. Speak slowly at first, then a little faster, then with warmer energy. This trains your mouth to start quickly with patterns instead of translation. If you feel stuck, add a 3rd stem like I think and make 1 more line. Short, short, short. Your job is speed of start, not speed of speech. Minutes 6 to 7 are 1 micro scene with 3 lines said twice. Choose a real situation you expect this week. Cafe order, bus stop, asking directions, market price, phone hello, classroom, or meeting intro. Say your 3 lines: open, request, close. Hello? Could I have a tea, please? That's all, thank you. Then say the same 3 lines again with a tiny emotion change. Calm, then confident. If you have time, swap roles and answer yourself with the most common reply. This gives you control and familiarity so your brain doesn't panic in real life. Minutes 8 to 9 build your silent pipeline. Silent, whisper, speak on 1 short clip or sentence. Read or watch a 10 to 15 word line. First, copy the mouth shapes with no voice. Then whisper them softly with steady rhythm. Then say the line clearly with 1 breath. Do it once or twice. This reminds your muscles that speaking is movement first and sound second. If you notice tension in your jaw, do 1 tiny yawn, relax your shoulders, and continue. Keep your focus on clarity, not accent. Minutes 10 to 11 are slow plus link practice on 1 mini topic with flow words. And, so, because, then, but. Pick a simple moment from your day and give 4 short lines with 1 connector each. I woke up early and I made tea. Pause. I had work, so I studied for 10 minutes. Pause. It was short because I felt tired. Pause. I will try again later, but I feel proud. Keep the first 3 words of each sentence slow to control your pace. Link only what helps. Pause after ideas. You are teaching your voice to guide the listener. Minutes 12 to 13 are your pressure minute. Set a 60-second timer and speak non-stop about any easy topic. Do not prepare. Do not stop. If you forget a word, describe it another way or use a fixer line. Let me try again. Keep your sentences short, keep your breath steady, and keep going. This builds resilience, recovery, and real-time thinking. For energy, imagine an on-screen 60-second pressure timer counting down with you. Feel your heart speed up a little and still keep your voice calm. That is the muscle you are training, calm under pressure. Minutes 14 to 15 are record plus quick review. Open your recorder and speak for 30 seconds about what you just did and how you feel. I practiced patterns and one cafe scene. I spoke for 1 minute without stopping. I feel better now. Listen one time only. Do not judge your accent. Check one thing: clarity at the start of each sentence. If you hear a messy start, write one small fix for tomorrow. Start slower. Open mouth more on English. Or add a pause after idea 1. That's it. One fix only. Close the practice with a simple success line. Today I practiced for 15 minutes. I feel proud. To keep yourself consistent, use a tiny tracker with 3 check marks per day. Mind for pattern loop, mouth for micro scene, and silent to whisper to speak. Pressure for your 60-second nonstop talk. If you get all 3, it's a gold star day. Put a small star or a smiley in your calendar. If you miss one, do not quit. Give yourself credit for what you did. Progress is counted, not canceled. At the end of each week, do a 1-minute About My Week video. Use flow words in every sentence. Say it slowly and clearly. Save the video and compare week to week. You will notice faster starts, cleaner rhythm, less fear, and more control even if the words are simple. This weekly test is your proof. When you feel tired, watch week 1 and see how far you have come. Make your habit automatic with an if-then plan. If I sit at my desk, then I practice 5 minutes. If I finish dinner, then I do the pressure minute. If I feel nervous, then I start with I think and speak 1 sentence. These tiny rules move your practice from willpower to routine. If you only have 5 minutes on a busy day, do mirror talk, 1 pattern loop, and the pressure minute. Short practice is better than no practice. The secret is not perfection. The secret is never missing 2 days in a row. Avoid the 3 mistakes that break growth. Do not skip the review. Without the 30-second listen and 1 tiny fix, you repeat the same errors. Do not change the plan daily. Keep the same structure so your brain relaxes and your mouth learns. Do not judge your accent. Judge your clarity and your calm. Accents are beautiful stories. Clarity is your skill. If you fall behind or miss a day, simply return to the plan and start with the first 2 minutes. Beginning again is a superpower. Your success signals will appear quietly but clearly. Your first sentence starts faster, your voice sounds clearer, and your mind feels calmer even when you speak under pressure. People will understand you the first time. You will interrupt your translation habit without thinking. You will feel less shy with new people because you practiced the exact scenes at home. Most of all, you will trust yourself to speak Not perfectly, but bravely and clearly. To finish, imagine a day 1 versus day 30 preview. On day 1, your start is slow, your breath is short, and your eyes look away. On day 30, you start within 2 seconds. Your sentences are short and linked, your pauses are clean, and your eyes stay steady. The words are still simple, but the message is strong. That is the power of 15 minutes a day. Say one more line out loud to lock it in. Today, I practiced for 15 minutes. I feel proud. Then mark your tracker, smile at the mirror, and carry your voice into the rest of your day.